I'm going to show you everything there is to know about bounties. To get started, let's click the Settings tab on the left. This brings you to all the important settings for all of your bounties and other Gather platform settings. A very important field is right here on the right, Custom Minimum Amount. This will determine the minimum amount you're willing to do a bounty for. I set mine for $2 here. Another very important setting would be Open Season. Open Season enables your viewers to make free bounties for a limited time. This is a good way to promote the use of bounties. It also helps them walk through the process and learn how to make bounties. I'm going to turn that on. The Custom Bounties button lets you choose if you want to allow fans to create unique bounties where they can enter whatever they want. In addition to custom bounties, you can also have bounty buttons. Let me show you how to make those. If you scroll down on the left side here, you can click Add Bounty Button. As before, how I said, custom bounties will let fans type anything they want. Bounty buttons are ones that you can create as an influencer. They're essentially pre-made bounties. So for example, I'll click Add Bounty Button, and the challenge will be to do 5 push-ups. And then let's say how much for me to do that would be $10. The minimum amount that a single person would have to donate, let's just say someone could contribute to this for $1. Let's say that they don't need to enter a message, and we don't really need to attach a meme to it, and there's no fail condition because this is just that they want to donate to have me do push-ups. So there's no way that I can fail that. The fixed amount, we're going to make that off so that they can donate anything between $1 and $10. And we definitely want it joinable so other people can add on to this. So I'll just do Add Suggested Bounty right here. And I'll show you what that looks like on the fan side right now. So in the top right, this is what your fans will see when they go on your bounty page. The custom bounty, which is what we talked about earlier, where they can enter anything they want. And then the Do 5 Push-Ups button is right here. So if I click this, it's only the fields that I allowed. It says they can donate a minimum of $1, and then once it gets to $10, I'll do 5 push-ups. If they want to make something more unique, they can click the Custom Bounty button. When they click Custom Bounty, the Create Bounty dialog appears. Here, they can enter a custom bounty. I'm going to put Talk Like a Robot for 5 minutes. And then the fail condition is what I would have to do if I fail the challenge. So if I don't talk like a robot for 5 minutes, let's say that I have to chug a soda. And just like with a normal donation, they can enter a message, but with our platform, we can actually create custom memes. So for example, I'll use this one here. And here they would enter their donation amount. Since I turned on Open Season earlier, I will be able to make this one for free. So let me just do that now. And then on the bottom right, you click Create Bounty. Alright, looks like it's created. Let's see what that looks like on the influencer side. I click back to the influencer, and then click Bounties on the left. You'll see that there's an orange 1 right here too, showing that there's 1 new bounty. So the bounty shows up here in the bounty requests. Lists the name of the challenge, when it was created, who created it, their message or meme if they created a meme, the fail condition, their donation amount. From here you have 4 actions you can take with this bounty. Accept means that the bounty looks good, you're willing to do it, and you're okay with the fail condition. Reject means that you're not willing to do it. It may mean that the fail condition is too tough. It's not something that you're just willing to do right now. Your stream may be ending soon. Things of that nature. Reject will also refund them their donation. Taken is the action you'll use if a fan makes an offensive bounty or is trying to be rude or embarrass you, to an extent that you feel is unnecessary. So taken, simply take their donation and you do not have to do anything that they ask. Threshold is what you can use if you like the bounty but you don't think the dollar amount is quite right. So for example, I created this as a free bounty. But if I think that I don't want to talk like a robot for 5 minutes, and I definitely don't want to chug a soda for free, I can threshold it and say, you know what? I'll do that if you guys can get it up to $5. So when I click set threshold, in a couple seconds, it'll show a threshold indicator here. And there it is. It shows that it's 0% complete because no one's donated yet. And the way this looks like to the fan is very similar. And now people can join on to this. Join means they can just essentially donate and contribute to this goal. And the number of joins also shows right here. There's also a column for it on your influencer side too. You can also choose to use any of these actions even if it has not reached the 100% complete. For this demo, I'll accept it even though it's 0%. And once we've accepted it, it goes from bounty request to active bounties. You have two options for active bounties, both are pretty self-explanatory. You either complete it or you fail it. At this point, you've already received the donation, so completing or failing doesn't affect it, but it will affect what you choose to do on stream, whether you complete the challenge or whether you do not do that and do the fail condition instead. Let's go back to the setting page, and I'll show you a couple more things you can do. If we scroll down, we can also see suggested fail conditions. The same way that we could suggest bounties with the bounty button, we can also suggest fail conditions. A lot of the times it can be hard for fans to come up with a good punishment for you to do. So you can actually add them right here. I'm going to click Add Fail Condition. And as you can tell, a lot of my fail conditions have to do with physical exercise, because I'm not a huge fan of it. But I'm still willing to do it, because I know my fans will like to watch it. So here, I'll say do 10 pull-ups as a suggested fail condition. As you can see, that pops up right here. And to see how that shows up for a fan, let me show you on their side real fast. So if they're going to create a custom bounty and they enter a custom fail condition, now do 10 pull-ups shows up. It helps give them an idea of stuff I'm willing to do and the type of things that I'm willing to do. Now one more time, let's go back to the influencer side. We'll click the bounties on the left, and then let's say that I did talk like a robot for 5 minutes. There you go, I've completed the bounty. So there you go. Now you know all the settings involving bounties, how fans will create bounties, the actions you can take once they're requested, and what you can do when they're active.